Hello, Breadstick of the internet. I'm Hammy, and so today I'm making a Super Mario Maker analysis, and some of you might be thinking, "Wow, this is really late." Oh wow, shocker. So I've been trying to record this video for about a week now. I've had the script done for about a week, and I really wanted to have Zeke voice some of this, but Zeke never voiced any of it, and then he started making his own video, and I don't even know. And you know what? I'm like, screw him, because he's never going to record it. So I'm just going to record this myself. Without any further ado, guys, let's get right into it. So basically, today we are here to make no. Let's start that over. Today, I am here to make an analysis video on the new Super Mario Maker 2 trailer that is not very new anymore because now the Pokemon trailer is out, and we're late. We have seen many different analysis videos, and I just wanted to make a video so I could share my thoughts, and as a sort of compilation of all the things we could find hidden within the trailer from various sources. Alright, so the trailer opens up right away with slopes. I know slopes have been a super asked for thing in the Super Mario Maker community, and I have wanted them as well, so that's a good thing. It really shows how much this game is a fan service, and that they hear our wants. The next thing we are shown in the trailer is a brand new navigational menu for selecting items. The menus are set up in wheels in order to make selecting with the controller easier now, since there are presumably no touch controls. Although, there may be touch controls exclusive to when you play undocked. We're just gonna have to wait for more information on that, really. You can also see that there are multiple wheels for certain sections, like the train section. Now, we get a view of the main edit mode window. On the top left, there's a button with a frog, which, based on the icons, most likely means it will be for switching between sound edit and level edit, just like in Super Mario Maker 1, because the frog was the button for that. On top, you can see some different kinds of Super Mario Maker items, and above each icon appears to be a colored line that corresponds to the type of item they are, just like the scroll wheels. For example, enemies are in green and terrain are in blue. Same with the wheels, you could see that the enemies were in the green wheels and that the terrain was all in blue, so that's a cool thing. Below the brick and frog icon is the game style select. Below that is the world style select with what appears to be a ship icon next to it. We think, and by we I mean I, because Zeke did not voice this, and technically I'm the one who wrote the script, so I'm not going to give him credit for that. I think it might be how you control the water and lava that are in the stage. This was another highly requested feature for Super Mario Maker. Evidence from later in the trailer strongly suggests that that is the case this time around, and that you will be able to control the water levels and lava. Below that is a camera icon, and we assume that now that is where you would select the stage from. For example, you would select if it's an auto-scroller, if not, and if so, what the speed would be, just like in previous games. I guess it's just been moved there just to look a bit more compact, I guess. The feather icon that is right next to the camera icon we'll go over later. Below that is a time select, and below that is a brand new button that we will also go over later. Below that is what appears to be an icon of two little people. We're not sure exactly what this button will do, but we do have a guess. Seeing as one little guy is green and one is red, and those are the colors of Mario and Luigi, we wouldn't be surprised if this is a button to enter co-op. We're not sure what form this would take though. Would it be during playing? Would it let two people edit the level at the same time? That would sure get a bit chaotic having multiple editors. Another guess we have is that maybe you can design levels for specific amounts of players now. So if you're now able to play courses with multiple players, this would make sense, because if a course was designed for one player, having two players could completely ruin the system. And having a button to select the amount of players your level is intended for could make sure your level doesn't get completely destroyed by someone playing it. And on the right of that icon is an icon for Super Mario Maker Wii U that allows you to see the path Mario took. On the right hand side, we have all the usual icons. The card icon that is seen in the corner here may be a button to allow you to quickly switch between the overworld and subworld, although that is just a guess. But we have seen other sources make that same guess as well. This is a minor observation, but we noticed that now you're able to close out the main UI and zoom out for a good look at your map, and it seems as though this is toggled by clicking a joystick. By the way, we will talk about our predictions for controls and all that sort of stuff at the end of this video. Next, we have we have quite an interesting shot of what appears to be vertical levels. This is another feature that many fans have asked for, and Nintendo has delivered. We have seen some people who don't think that this is a vertical stage, but we believe full well that this is another... We have seen some people who don't think that this is a vertical stage, but we believe that this and another clip in the trailer are firm evidence of vertical levels. The reason we are so firm on this is because of the camera movement. When Mario moves left or right in the stage, and in the next clip of what we believe to be a vertical level, the camera does not follow that movement, but when he jumps up or down, the camera follows. We also don't think Nintendo would show something that so obviously looked like vertical levels twice for no reason. A few other subtle hints that vertical levels are in the game are the addition of these ice cream wind blowers that I'm apparently not cultured enough to know the name of, and these arrows pointing up, which would, again, strongly suggest that Nintendo's basically just teasing us and wants us to know that these are definitely vertical levels. Next, we got our look at the first new style. This one is the desert. And we also see the, again, highly requested sun enemy from Super Mario Bros. 3. It also appears that the size of the moving platforms can be adjusted this time around, seeing as this one here is way bigger than they normally are. Here, we see our second new style, the ice style, or whatever you call the level themes. Here, we see our second new game mode style, or whatever you call the path themes, the ice style. You can also see that they have added snake blocks to the game. I think these are a neat addition and will make for some crazy levels, especially since you can choose their path. Right here we see another new style, the jungle style, and an example of water being placed in a level. We assume that the water is most likely not always there. We also think that you can choose the level that the water supposedly stays at, or if it comes up and down in waves like we see here. Next, we gotta look at another new item, being the on-off bricks. They seem like the flip blocks in Super Mario 3D Land and World, and I think these will also make for some insane challenges and trolls. As seen in a video made by Steve Gaming, on and off bricks could be set up in really cool ways with timers to make them turn on and off whenever a shell hits them. That could definitely make for some crazy levels. In this next clip, we get quite a bit of information. First off, we see that the feather button is used to make custom auto-scrolling depending on where you place the bird. It also seems that you can change the speed at which it scrolls to each point with these little arrows. We can also see now that a bird icon has replaced the camera icon. The bird was an icon for sound effects in Super Mario Maker Wii U, so we assume it serves a similar function here. We think you may be able to trigger a sound effect when the camera reaches a certain point. Now, let's go over the thing down there under the timer. It looks as if now you can set an objective on how the level must be completed. In this case, it appears that 50 coins must be collected, but we do have some questions. Can other objectives be set? Does the flag also need to be touched? Can this be a requirement to touch the flag? Can we make it so that certain things get triggered, like for example a P-switch if the objective is met? Looks like we'll have to wait for the full game to find out. And now, for what is by far our most favorite edition, Super Mario 3D Land / World theme in 2D. I could rant about how great this is forever. First of all, can all new Super Mario Bros. Games be in the style from now on? It just feels so much more inspired and crafty. This really should be the normal new Super Mario Bros. Theme. But anyway, this raises some questions for Super Mario Maker as well. Like, what physics are retained? Can we long jump? And more. But anyway, this raises some questions for Super Mario Maker as well, like what physics are retained, or can we long jump, and much more. Also, after seeing Cat Mario in 2D, I need Cappy in 2D as well. Please, Nintendo. But anyway, next we see the snaking piranha plant, and like the snake blocks, their paths can be set by the creator. After that are the blocks that create more blocks. Then we see clear pipes, which will certainly be good for troll levels since enemies can travel through them and fireballs can travel through them as well. Next, we get another new theme, which has been identified as the night theme or style, or whatever you want to call it. Next, we have another look at what is almost certainly a vertical level. We also see a red pipe, but we believe and by we I mean I because I'm not giving Zeke credit for this, I believe that it has a purpose, and also many sources on the internet. We also see a red pipe, but we and many other people from the internet agree that it has a purpose, and that its purpose is to fire enemies faster than normal pipes, although they can probably still be used for Mario to go through. Here we see the night theme in the new Super Mario Bros. Game style, along with a fire clown car. With Mario, you can also see a red Yoshi. At first glance, it may just look like a palette swap, but if you look a little closer, it appears that some of the fire is actually coming from Yoshi. This leads us to wonder if there are other Yoshis of other colors with different abilities, such as the pink one that can blow up into a balloon, or the golden one that can light stuff up. We also see lava that looks to be custom placed by the level creator. The only super notable thing in this last scene is the fire bro you can just barely make out in the top right corner. And we also forgot to previously mention that parachutes have also been added. Also, I would just like to ask, why the heck is Mario holding Cat Luigi? Please report this to Luigi Abuse. Like, come on, guys. In the iCard up there, click it and report Luigi Abuse. You know you want to. Finally, we are going to take a look at the promotional art, and there's one thing I want to focus on in particular. For some reason, no one seems to understand the car that this Koopa is in. Guys, it's so obvious. It's the car that Bowser rides in for all of his fights in Super Mario 3D World. Like, come on guys. I feel like I'm the only one who loves and remembers that game. Like, actually, that's one of the best Mario games ever. At least in terms of enjoyment for me. I have had the most enjoyment of any Mario game ever on that. So you guys better like step up your game, because that was obvious, and I have seen so many people just outright confused by that. I don't know what's so hard to figure out about that one. But that is pretty cool to have cars in a Mario game. That part itself is pretty crazy. Alright, so to the left of the art, we see what appears to be a thwomp moving sideways. One other thing to note is that we see 4 different characters in the level. We see Toadette, Toad, Luigi, and Mario. This leads us to think that we are finally getting 4 players in Mario Maker, and personally this is really cool for me, because I'm all about that co-opness. I'm a very co-op person. Alright guys, that about does it. I can, script, this isn't right, script, okay. I can't tell you how hyped I am for this game, and Link's Awakening, but we don't really need analysis for that, we already know what's in there. But currently, more so this game. And, okay, in the script you see it says insert Zeke's thoughts now. Zeke's not here, he's not gonna record the words. We hope you all have a fantastic day, Breadsticks. Stay fresh, and if there's anything we missed, and by we I mean I, because I wrote the script, if there's anything I missed, tell me in the comment section down below. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good day.